That's the press. Actually, I'm yet to recover because you put a call to me yesterday. Was it in the morning or in the morning? So, and I was asking. So when you told me this, I say the credit doesn't belong to me. The credit belongs to the governor of the state because he's the person who is doing all this magic. He told me that I have gone to see the governor, that mine is secondary. Saying I now became very comfortable with this. I have to say precisely that this honor actually, though is domiciled on one person, but it is that of the governor of the state and then the Minister of Environment in general. Just as you rightly observed, what is actually making us shine is the team put together in this particular ministry. And the team, as you can see, that just as the permanent secretary is here, who happens to be driving, because when you are in a train, you know, or aircraft, or even a car, somebody must kind of be driving in the aircraft. We used to have two pilots, and that is what is almost like synonymous here. So the commissioner is there, the permanent secretary is there, and the staff. Because if the cooperation is not coming from the staff, there won't be any result. So I'm grateful to you, the Niger TV channels. I'm equally grateful to my boss, who even on the first instance gave me a platform to be visible. Because without being appointed a commissioner, which is a platform, I wouldn't have been associated with this ministry. And then what has happened today couldn't have come. And then to me is worth more than anything that money can buy, because even the kids who have, when they start seeing all these things, you know, they will still have the hope that the father is doing well. When I had this first experience was when I was chairman of local government. But the one that I actually enjoyed was the one I had while I was in the National Assembly. Because at National Assembly, we all assembled there, and then they told us that one is entitled to 13 aids, starting from a level of somebody who could be a permanent secretary, level 16, 14, 12, 10, down. So maybe it was done then. The government had very good intentions, but some of my colleagues saw it as padding their salary. And while we were there, some of them just had a PA. They were paying at their will, with their whims and caprices. But instead of having 12, I had 13 staff. Accordingly, and what happened? I now directed, I was the first person at the National Assembly who directed the clerk to deduct the salary of my aides from the source. And I asked my aides to open account. I didn't know that people were watching. So I told them to deduct their salaries at source. So it was later on, after about 9 months, that people came to examine the processes of financial movement in the National Assembly. And they realized that it is the whip, minority whip, Fidel M, and only the speaker, who their aides are taking money directly from National Assembly. Only two of us, myself and the speaker. Every other person was using the money to pad his salary because it is not accountable. You don't account for it. Nobody says account for this. They just say 12 aides, level 16, 14, and so on and so forth. The thing ended in level 6. So that was the first award I had, and it was a West African Gold Award. And, from there, I started opening my eyes and knowing that though my people, because each time we had a sleep that time, not a lot, each time we had a sleep that time, As at that time, some of my colleagues' salary will be 500 and 600 and something thousand. But my own is 200 and it has never been more than 200 and, because when they did all the money at source, but in terms of achievement, I happen even to have achieved more than those people who were taking that money. Because after everything, we took stock. No? So that is actually what I want to let my ministry know, that at times there is always life in one doing the right thing, and then money is not everything at all time. It's there for us, but it comes and goes. And some of us have seen things, you know, when you are in a position, you will feel nothing is going to happen. Before you know it, you are out. Within that time you are out, you won't have a friend. 3 months, your phone will not ring. After some time, you will asking friends, why are you not calling me or something like that. But if you get an appointment, the moment they hear that your name is somewhere else, the correct message you will get will be in thousands. And then they will come back again.
When the going is good.
Yes, when the going is good, all those things. So, thank you very much. So what am I trying to say? That wherever you find yourself, do your job. Because when you do your job, tomorrow will take care of itself. And it's always better that you do your job and do a good job. The heart you have that is stabilized and sustainable, that you are doing a good job, will take you somewhere. But if you are not doing a good job, and any slightest shake, you jolt, because you know you are not doing a good job. You could be called tomorrow and say, look, what is happening? You will jolt. I remember I didn't do this, I didn't do that. It doesn't help. So the one that is your own will come naturally. Nobody stops it. So let nobody say that anybody is blocking anybody. Nobody is blocking anybody. Because the one that your own will come naturally at the right time. So nobody blocks. So having said this, I thank everybody, and I commit this particular award to the glory of God, and to say that the governor is doing a good job, as we have acknowledged, not only in the Ministry of Environment, structurally, in terms of administration, in terms of salary payment. As we all are aware, this is one of the 3 states that is actually paying salary. And then we are getting it on 25th. But at times, we get it on 23rd.